The dream of the 90s is alive on Netflix, but how does that 90s show connect to its 70s set counterpart? Here's all you need to know. During its 8-season run from 1998 to 2006, that 70s show became a flagship series for Fox. Nostalgic, but not overly sentimental, fans and critics were enamored with the show's easy, lived-in sense of humor and the reliable chemistry between the Foreman family and the gaggle of teens who hung out in their Wisconsin basement. In 2002, Fox tried to capture that 70s show magic again with that 80s show starring Glenn Howerton of future It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fame. The ill-fated series was canceled after one season. Now, that 70s show is getting its first proper spin-off with that 90s show. Here's everything we know about the upcoming Netflix series. In November, Netflix dropped the first teaser trailer for that 90s show. The minute-long spot shows Red and Kitty as the stewards to a new group of teenagers.
Okay, kids, the basement is all yours.
Kitty is just as cheery as ever, and Red hasn't lost his gruff disposition either. Impressively, the Foreman house is essentially stuck in time, with the same 70s set pieces littered throughout the home, including Red's pea green chair and the basement's sturdy spool table. The 90s set show may include some developments in fashion, goodbye bell-bottoms, hello plaid, but the trailer suggests that teen behavior is timeless. Indeed, the teens can be seen enjoying a keg on the water tower and participating in the fabled smoke circle. The teaser doesn't give any insight into what the original stars are up to, but with that 90s show set to premiere in a few short weeks, they might make an appearance in an upcoming full-length trailer. As the title suggests, that 90s show takes place in the summer of 1995. Though the period will be new, the location will be very familiar to fans of that 70s show, which took place between 1976 and 1979. The spinoff follows Leia Foreman, Eric and Donna's 15-year-old daughter, as she spends the summer at her grandparents' house in Point Place. There, Leia meets her next-door neighbor Gwen and Gwen's group of friends, who happily set up shop in the Foreman's basement. According to Variety, each season of that 90s show will take place during the following summer. As the series' resident adults, Red and Kitty Foreman will have a new crew of teenagers to coddle, intimidate, and mentor. Co-creator Lindsay Turner told Variety, "What was really key early on was talking about who Red and Kitty became in the quiet after the kids left, and how did the kids coming back change that? How has it reawakened pieces of them? How have they changed? How are they the same?" That 90s show comes from Bonnie and Terry Turner, the creators of that 70s show. They brought in Greg Metler, a former writer on that 70s show, to act as showrunner, and the three of them, plus the Turner's daughter, Lindsay, conceptualized the new series. Kurtwood Smith and Deborah Jo Rupp also joined the creative team as executive producers. Metler told Variety, "I wanted to have the same feeling as that 70s show did. The show had a very special tone. It was playful. It had a heart. It was sarcastic. It was filled with love within this family, within the friend group. I missed being in the basement with those kids." Netflix officially announced a 10-episode order of that 90s show in October of 2021, but the buzz of a reboot had been circulating for years, according to Deadline. Before leaving Netflix in 2020, that 70s show drew impressive numbers for the streamer. The series was reportedly one of Netflix's highest-performing sitcoms that year, and the streaming service was eager to bring back viewers in the form of a reboot. By the end of 2020, the idea for that 90s show had gained a foothold at Netflix. Production on that 90s show began in early 2022. Though the series takes place in Wisconsin, it was filmed at the Sunset Bronson Studios in Hollywood in front of a live studio audience. Fans can ring in 2023 with that 90s show when it hits Netflix on January 19th.